ปีนี้ฟิลิปปินส์นั่งเก้าอี้ประธานอาเซียนท่ามกลางความท้าทายรอบด้านนะครับวันนี้มาเรียเทเรซาลาซาโรรัฐมนตรีต่างประเทศฟิลิปปินส์ให้สัมภาษณ์พิเศษทันโลกกับไทย PBS ผมเริ่มต้นด้วยการถามถึงแนวทางของอาเซียนต่อเมียนมาหลังจากการเลือกตั้ง
It has been decided by the ASEAN foreign ministers during our retreat in Cebu that the 5-point consensus will remain dominant and will continue to be the foundational document in our relations with Myanmar. However, recalibration has been mentioned by a number of ASEAN member states during the retreat in Cebu. And to a certain extent, I think there should be some kind of a review of the 5-point consensus. But it really depends. You know how ASEAN works. It's always by consensus. But there has already been an indication of some ASEAN member states for a possible recalibration in ASEAN's relations with Myanmar. As special envoy of the chair to Myanmar, I went to Nipidu and met with the high officials of the Myanmar government, particularly the senior general. And then thereafter, I convened a meeting of the stakeholders, which were originally convened by Malaysia as chair. So in this way, we continue to listen to the military junta, and yet we also listen and engage the stakeholders, as really stated in the 5-point consensus.
So how can ASEAN ensure that calibrated re-engagement does not send the wrong signal of normalization without meaningful progress?
Well, for one, it has been stated again. I repeat that the decision and the retreat of the ASEAN member states and the foreign ministers that the 5-point consensus should continue to be the foundational document and to prevail in ASEAN's relations with Myanmar. It is also the view that we should also continue to base the relations in accordance with the ASEAN Charter, in accordance with the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation. I mean, the principles that have formed ASEAN should continue to be how do you say this, prevailing in the discussions.
So let's move to the ongoing Thailand and Cambodia tensions, Madam Secretary. As ASEAN chair, what role can the Philippines play in helping to ease tensions between the two countries?
Yes, well, as again discussed bilaterally between Thailand and Cambodia, as well as in the ASEAN discussions, the Philippines now, particularly our defense establishment, has taken or will be taking over, or probably has taken over the AOT from Malaysia, the ASEAN Observer team chairship as chair, because we're now the chair of ASEAN. So this AOT will be monitoring the ceasefire that has been concluded between the two countries. And we are certainly this is a position, and this is also the Philippines is ready to accept this important responsibility. Well, I would think that this situation between Thailand and Cambodia is really a bilateral discussion issue, and you have had meetings at certain levels, and there has been, of course, that and the ceasefire has been signed and agreed upon, and what ASEAN can do, particularly the chair, is just basically the monitoring. it is still the decision of the two countries on the further steps to take.